folks, sports fans. Alright, we've got a kind of a fun one for me today, and this will probably take a while, but I have about like 35% battery on my phone, so I don't know how long it's gonna get me. Probably like, it'll certainly be at least a half an hour, but we'll see. Alright, so today we're going to be going through some card boxes that I have. Some of these cards are sorted, and some of these cards are just like boxes of commons from a particular year, and the year is 2019. I have boxes for, 17, 18, 19, 20. But we're going to be doing 2019 today. And the reason I wanted to, so just a little background, I feel like everybody who collects cards and who buys, a fair amount of unopened stuff and opens it up has gone through this experience of, going back through cards that you've put in common boxes or just kind of stored away, and, pulling out things that have gotten us significantly more valuable since you put them in there. So, if you've done that it's pretty fun, because you can it's kind of like treasure hunting. I mean, it's the closest thing to treasure hunting that most of us will do. Unless you buy like storage lockers or things, something like that, but or you're a metal detector, but I don't do either of those things. So I just go through my old sports cards and find things that are, valuable now, even though they weren't really valuable when I put them in those boxes. So, what you see here, I'm just gonna show you what this is. This is a 5,000 count box that, let's see, there it is. It says MLB Prospects 2. So this is one of 3 boxes of team sorted prospects and rookie cards. This has, it looks like, AL Royals through White Sox, which is the last team in alphabetical order in the AL. And it's got the beginning of the National League. It's got Braves through Dodgers. So, I'll show that again. And what's interesting is you'll see, like, the White Sox have their own column, so they have a ton of guys, and the Royals, Tigers, and Twins share a column, so you can tell the White Sox have a lot more prospects. And the Braves, pretty big spot there too. Cardinals, pretty big spot. Diamondbacks, not so much, but not bad. Dodgers, about a little over half of a row. So anyways, what I wanted to do is, I'm not going to look through all of these. I am going to look through the Brewers, because there's a pitcher named Corbin. I think Corbin Burns is his name, on the Brewers. And he's doing really well this year. His cards are lighting up. And I don't really have any of his cards pulled, so, like, if I have any, they're in common boxes or they're in this box. But I suspect they will not be in this box, because he's a pitcher, and generally I don't pull pitchers out to put him in these boxes of Josh Hader's good. Kiston here, I don't know what he's doing this year. His cards are kind of taking a crap. I saw somebody selling some graded rookies of him for real cheap, so it's not a good sign. Trying to get Grisham is now with the Padres. He's doing pretty decent this year, but I don't think his cards are super valuable yet. If you had these in a PSA 10, you'd be in good shape, but I don't. A lot of cards in these boxes of prospects I have not really reviewed for, like, grading. If a guy really blows up, like Tatis or Acuna or Soto or who's another example? Basically any of the guys that, have sort of hit it big. If they blow up, I'll pull their cards. Like Ohtani would be another one. Gleyber Torres at one point. I pull all their cards, and then I'll maybe go through them and see if there's any worth grading and send those in. But generally, I've not gone through these boxes to see what might be worth sending in. This is really awkward, because because I have this big box on the desk taking up. There it is, Corbin Burns. So that's really nice. It's numbered to 199. It's a rookie card. It looks really nicely centered. It's a Bowman Sterling. So pretty cool there. So the only reason I pulled this is because it's a rookie and it's a parallel. It's a refractor parallel. But his base cards I don't think we're going to see in here because he's a pitcher. And so that's why I'm going to be going through the boxes of commons that I have. And I have at least 3 boxes of commons from 2019. I sort of flipped through one, and it was a lot of like heritage and base stuff. There wasn't a lot of stuff from like chrome or shiny sets. But I looked through the kind of shinier stuff, and I pulled a few things I'll show you. This is a Peak Performers Optic subset card of Ronald Acuna. It's like a 2019. Yeah, all this stuff is 2019. Cedric Mullins I pulled because I feel like he had a real hot start to the season. I don't know how he's doing now, but why not? Egg. This is a weird card from Alan again. I think this was like super kind of popping off back when this product came out or shortly thereafter, and then it kind of died down. I think now people are interested again in this stuff. At some point, like a few weeks ago, somebody bought all of my 2018 Allen and Ginter I had for sale on hotcardboard.com, and I realized it was going nuts. And then I pulled this Estadio rookie just because I was watching a video last night on YouTube of like of his greatest like sort of goofball plays. And this guy's like this chubby dude. He's built like Jack Black, and but he's actually like pretty fast from what I can tell. I mean, certainly for his size, he's fast. But you know, he's got a lot of range. He plays third base. He plays catcher. Sometimes he plays right field, I think. Man, you gotta watch that video. I'll try to find it if I can. It's pretty amazing. So I can't remember if I don't think, did I look, I think I looked through these. Oh, maybe I didn't. There's another, Corbin Burns. So one thing I've been thinking about doing is finally getting some singles on my hot cardboard. The problem is, there's on the Corbin Burns. The problem is, it's kind of a pain in the butt. These are from 2017, I believe. Wow, we got lots of Corbin Burns coming up. The problem is it's not too easy to list things. I mean, I guess it's not that hard, but it's sort of, I wish it were easier. So I'll say that it's not easy to list, things on. That's a nice Keston here, first Bowman. If he was doing well, that'd be nice to possibly get graded. So if I'm gonna list single cards on the site, there's a lot of cards I could list, especially if I do like small $2, $3 cards. If it takes a little while to do each one, and I've got like 1,000 cards I want to add, you can see how that gets pretty insane. So I don't know. Another first Bowman. That's nice. Man, this one got the corner kind of rocked a little bit. All right, I'm gonna get some gum. So yeah, I don't know if I can figure out a nice, easy way to import. I know the software I use can do imports of like spreadsheets of products. So that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Just do a nice big spreadsheet of all the cards I wanna add, and then import them, and then go and add the images as the final step. The reason I'm kind of like pausing on these is, the first Bowman cards, even if it's paper, if it grades well, I guess a PSA 10 tends to be quite valuable for any player that's, halfway decent. So I recently sent a bunch of those in. Or Josh Hader. So these cards tend to be organized in chronological order with the older cards towards the back, which is where I'm heading. Newer cards are at the front, which is where I started. And so if there's no cards, from like 2017 or 2016 for Corbin Burns, then we're not going to see any at this point. And that's kind of the sense I'm getting, because I'm not seeing any. When I did these older sorts, 2017, 2016, I tended to pull every rookie, all the pitchers, so I'll have better coverage. Somebody like Corbin Burns, he's Topps Chrome Josh Hader rookie. That's another card where, like, you know, if he does really well and you get that at PSA 10, it's going to be worth a good chunk of cash money. Yes, I don't know what Corbin Burns' story is, but clearly he was not with the Brewers farm system back in this. I'm not sure. It's because maybe he was, let me just check his stats on, like, this card. So, he was drafted in 2016. Apparently did not have a Bowman card. Or could have had something. You know, in 2016 Bowman, I just didn't happen to get it because I didn't really open a ton of 2016 Bowman. If I did, it was in 2017 after it was fairly expensive stuff. So, anyways, there's my Corbin Burns pulls from the boxes. Alright, I'm going to get this box out of the way and grab the next box. Is more, this is the beginning of the ale. And I'm going to do the Indians because I'm looking for Shane Bieber's. Again, not sure I would have pulled really any of his unless they were parallels or numbered or something. And I have pulled a fair number of Shane Bieber's from Commons boxes. His rookie, of course, was 2018 Topps Update. And I pulled those. I sent, I think, 2 or 3 in for grading with the most recent batch that I got returned from PSA. And I think I got a 9 and 8, and I don't think I have found any others that I sent in. But that's pretty bad. I thought I got some 10s, but I couldn't. I was looking for them today. I couldn't find them for the life of me. So I'll have to go look and see if I actually did get any. Because those are going up to like $200 right now. Because he's having a really good year, which is why I'm looking for his stuff. That's a sepia refractor, and I have a Otani in a PSA 10. I think I got that from a Roto box pack. That was a nice one. That's worth like, well, I haven't looked in the last week, but when his stuff was exploding a couple weeks ago, it was worth like, well, it was selling for $400. But it's probably down a bit. He's kind of cooled off, although I did hit a home run the other day. I'll tell you who's hot right now is Tatis. Guy has 2 consecutive 2 home run games. And then, I don't know if they play today, but we'll see what he does today. But, you know, you'll recall if you watch baseball that Tatis had like a minor dislocation of his shoulder, his left shoulder, which apparently has been a problem area for him in the past. And you hate to see repeat injuries on star players. I was trying to remember who Mejio is with. He just did a home run off the Yankees. Is he with the Rays? I don't know. He's been moved around, but he's a really good prospect. I know he's been with the Padres. I'm pretty sure he's not with them anymore. Yeah, he's not, because they wouldn't have paid the Yankees, and I can't remember who he went to. But he's been sort of tossed around a lot. Which is probably not great for his value. So, not seeing any Shane Biebers. So I probably already have gone through this. Look at Clevenger is an interesting pull. Who is he with now? They traded his butt because he like broke COVID protocols and was like doing weird shit. But I can't remember where he went. Did he go to the Dodgers? Or no, he went to the Padres, didn't he? I wonder. So I presume he's still with the Padres. There's an Oriole in here for no apparent reason. Tristan McKenzie, that's pretty nice. First Bowman refractor. That's pretty well centered. Looking through these things is pretty fun too. You know, I'll every once in a while, if a guy gets hot and I know I haven't pulled his cards from this box, then I'll go through it. But I don't get through these that often. But you know, I do add things to this whenever I open up product that has rookies and prospects in it. Clevenger, first Bowman paper. Yeah, so nothing doing in here. That's right. That's all right. I was kind of imagining. I sort of vaguely remember pulling all my Clevenger, like 2018 Topps update cards out of everything where I thought I could easily find them. And that's why they ended up getting graded. I think I actually have even more out for grading now, but I really don't know what I have in grading. So, all right, I'm going to put this box and we're going to grab a box of commons, which will be the last thing we do. Okay, here we go. So as I mentioned, I have like 3 at least boxes of 2019 commons. I opened a lot of stuff from that year. Probably the biggest year of opening for me, just because 2020 I really slowed down when everything kind of got expensive, and 2021 I'm opening barely anything now because of the same reason. So 2019 was really a year when I opened a lot of stuff. Stuff was still pretty dang cheap baseball-wise. This is all baseball. I see a bunch of Topps Finest. I know I opened probably most of a case. Take this off again. This is the Topps Finest right here. So you can see it's like this area to this area. I have a bunch of Topps Chrome. I'm not sure what that would be. That might be Topps Chrome Update. Oh, that's a box of Prism I opened in there. This is there's some really shiny Donruss looking stuff in here. This is a bunch of Bowman Chrome. You can tell because it's like paper, then chrome, paper, chrome, paper, chrome. There's some Allen Ginter X. That's the black border stuff. There's some shiny back here. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff in here. And you know, another thing that's happened, other than, you know, certain players doing really well, is like the value of Donruss and Optic cards has gone up a fair bit. And presumably Prism baseball too, which, you know, used to be that stuff just had no value because it was unlicensed. Doesn't have the logos. So this is 2019 Topps Series 1. I'm probably not going to look through these. I'm going to take some out though, so I got a little room to move. Maybe I'll just do like one stack of these. Trying to make this a little more ergonomic because it's hard to do with this big old box right on my desk. I have to say 2019 Topps Series 1 has got to be like one of the worst products ever. Certainly the worst flagship Topps product in quite a number of years. Like 20 is outstanding. Loiza's a nice young pitcher for the Yankees, but I doubt his stuff will ever be worth anything. He's pitching out of the bullpen now, and I really think he's going to be a better bullpen pitcher than a starter, and so that's going to really limit his value. Anyway, 2019 Topps Series 1, yeah, it just doesn't really have any rookies. I think Kyle Tucker is the one rookie who's actually a really good player, but just has not gotten much hobby love because he's on a team that has a lot of potent Jeff McNeil rookie, Laureano rookie, actually not bad. Chance Adams, oh my god, he's so bad. I mean, I don't know if he's even playing anymore. I think he is. He got picked up by some, like probably the Twins or something, but god, he was like the number one pitching prospect for the Yankees for a number of years, and just could not get anybody out when he came up. Fernando Rodney, former closer for the Rays and Tigers. And it looks like a bunch of other teams. I didn't really realize how much he had moved around. All those teams looking for him to kind of strike gold here. So actually, you know, not as horrible as I was thinking 2018 Topps Series 1 might be. Let's go, let's look at some more. There's a 150-year stamp card. Those are a parallel that's relatively rare compared to base anyways. Another 150. These days I'd probably pull all of those out and put them in like my parallel box. I have a box of just parallel cards that occasionally I'll go through and see if anybody from that group has gotten good. You know, there may be like SP cards in here because I just don't know oftentimes what the SP cards are, so I don't know to pull them out, but honestly, if they're not like a star player, they're probably not worth anything. Maybe like $1. Alright, I might stop looking through these tops just because there's just too many. Whoa, Jiminy Christmas. Okay, let's see what the next thing is here. I'll show you. So there's some, pull out these weird leather and lumber cards, I think they are, in the back here. That's what all these weird die cut cards are. But these 84 Mojo refractors are from the 2019 Topps Silver Packs. just no rookies in here. Again, Kyle Tucker is kind of the only one. Kershaw base, not horrible. Clayton Kershaw, this is Leather and Lumber from Panini. Really weird set. Every card is, got this weird texture. And it's all die cut. They're kind of like puffy almost. These pretty much have like no value. Not sure if any of these are numbered. Kleber's not bad. There's a gold proof Benintendi. Not numbered. There's the old Vladimir Guerrero Senior. The old Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's Vladimir Guerrero Senior. And Edwin Encarnacion, shaped like a tree. Who doesn't want that, right? Man, those boxes were not cheap either. Okay. Series 2. So, this is the set that has 2019 Top Series 2 is the set that has the Tatis rookie card, which is a very nice card right now at this moment. And it has the no number Vladimir Guerrero Jr. rookie card SP in it. Of course, neither of those will be in common boxes because those are like the sort of highlights of the whole frickin' thing. Series 2 is also nice because it has Pete Alonso rookie cards and Eloy Jimenez rookie cards and all the parallels that go along with. So I probably won't look through all the 2019 Series 2 commons in here just because there's not really much I would expect to possibly be pulled. So we'll kind of skip off to the next better set. I think the rest of this row is all 2019 Series 2. Yeah. So let's try the next. In here, you'll see these cards are smaller. I'm going to need both hands to get those out. So these are Topps mini cards, which are online exclusive product. They come in these little black boxes that a lot of the Topps online products, on-demand products come in. These are pretty fun to open. I still have a fair number of these left. I think I have these listed for sale on the unopened boxes. On my site on Cardboard. So if you want to open them up, go check that out. These tend to have a lot of numbered cards when you open them up. There's a Luis Urias rookie. He's actually a pretty good player, pretty solid player. Chris Paddock, you know what, I'll take these guys out just because, why not? Stick them, and then they'll go into my box that gets sorted by team, and then goes into the Prospects Monster Box collection. That's kind of how I roll. So this mini set, I believe, has cards from Series 1, Series 2, and update of Topps Flagship. So you can get pretty much everybody. sure if it's in this set, but there's a Allen and Ginter set that has, oh god, what's his name? The, like, rapper guy. He's like a, oh man, what's his name? It's got curly hair. It's kind of a big dude. But his card is blowing up. So Allen and Ginter, for those of you who've never opened it, is, you know, a baseball card set, but it has, like, every year a lot of these, like, celebrity kind of cards, or just kind of, you know, general interest, like, public persona cards. So you'll have actors, you'll have musicians, and if you get somebody that's, especially in this day and age, if you get somebody that's got some notoriety, especially if it's the first time they've appeared on a card, it can be worth quite a bit. And I think it's this set that has like a contest where, so if you do something, can't remember what. Oh, look at that, Corbin Burns. So there you go, nice. So she looks like some kind of Olympic athlete because she's got a gold medal there. Hillary Knight, women's hockey. Schwartz, this is the guy from Parks and Recreation. Oh god, what's his name on that show? I don't know, but his character is hilarious. Allen Ginter also has a lot of, like, retired players, Hall of Famers, as you've seen. Oh, look at that, another one of Corbin Burns. So, I guess I'll definitely go through all these. I also feel like that egg card might be in here somewhere. Cito. Oh, I think she's an artist that does, like, those Topps Living set cards. Dawson, let's see who this is. Threw out the first pitch at all 30 Major League Parks. Wow, good for her. Missing 3 fingers on her right hand. Okay. This is, who is this guy? Poker player. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of kind of just weird oddball cards that sometimes get a lot of attention. Dico Laureano. He's actually leading the majors in stolen bases right now. He's a dynamite defensive player. And he does have some ability to hit the long ball from what I can recall. He's not like a super great power hitter or anything, but I'm just saying he's like a Brett Gardner type of power hitter, you know, give you maybe 20 home runs, I think, in a year. That's my vague recollection of him. If you're an A's fan, you probably know a lot more. By the way, A's, I think, have won 12 in a row, which is, like, insane. Good for them. Congrats. There's Cedric Mullins. Again, I'm pulling him just because, he's you know, he at least started to have a real good year. I'm pretty sure I've got a ton of autographs of him somewhere. He was one of those guys, you'd open up 2019 products like Topps Chrome and you'd get a bunch of his autographs and you'd hate your life. And it's always nice when somebody like that can blow up and you haven't sold the cards for $1.50, you know, already, which certainly happens to Rowdy Tellez, Charlie Morton. Just a ton of retired players in this stuff. I've got quite a few boxes of this. I bought like a case, basically. I think it was like not a sealed case, but a case worth of boxes from somebody on eBay when this stuff came out. And I've actually gotten some really good pulls out of this stuff. I got like, gosh, what did I get? I got a bunch of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. rookies that graded PSA 10s. I got some really good autos that I can't even remember. I've sold them by now, but the boxes that I opened have been really good. And then they have pretty low numbered parallels in this that are very frequently obtained in the boxes that series at. This is more series 1 that I'm not going to go through. Looks like we got some finest and some more of those 84 silver pack cards. Okay, here we go. Finest. Let's see if we got some decent rookies in here. JD Martinez is having a year. I still won't pull his stuff because I'm a Yankees fan. Actually, it's more just because it doesn't really sell well. What's up with Chris Davis this year? Is he playing? Is he dead? Is he like released? Even though they got to pay him like $20 million for the next however many years. Corey Kluber with the Yankees, of course. The Yankees have won, I think, 4 in a row now, which is like impressive. But you know, it's against subpar teams. But I'll take it because they were losing against subpar teams not too long ago. So, man, if they could get back to 500, I would be super happy. It all starts with getting back to 500 baseball, guys. Mitch Haniger. Not a lot of star power out here. Molina's obviously a big star, but just kind of a inexpensive card. Joey Votto, I think, is having a decent year. Miguel Andujar's still injured. My goodness, where is he? Could use his bat right now. I don't know where they'd put him on the field. Wow. Nobody else is hitting. There's a nice Corbin Burns rookie. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Refractor Corbin Burns rookie. Nice. That's what we're here for, kids. These are more Series 1, I think. Silverback 84. The 1983 design from the 2018 Topps. In particular, the 2018 Topps Update series. Those cards have the Acuna and Soto rookies in them, and those 2 cards in particular have been getting very hot, very expensive. I don't have, I think, any of those because although I have opened a fair bit of 2018 Topps, I ordered cases of it back, you know, after that stuff was released, and did not get any of the silver packs with it, and I never really went and bought any silver packs of that set, so I do not have any, and I do not have any of those cards, unfortunately. Alright, what do we got here? Whoa, sorry. Get some more Topps minis. Go through those real quick. Then a bunch of opening day that I'm not going to go through. So my question is, does Corbin Burns have a 2018 Topps Flagship card? Because I don't think I've seen one online. I know he's in Topps Chrome. And then, as I mentioned, here's a bunch of Topps 08, but I don't know if I've ever seen just a Flagship card of him. So I'm wondering if he somehow got excluded. Also, is he in 2019 Topps Update? I would think he would be in something earlier than that. I'm sorry, I meant 2018 Topps Chrome Update. I don't think that's the case. I have a bunch of 2018 Topps Chrome Update mega boxes. That's the only format it came in. Because Target actually had those for sale for like a long time. Because people sort of imagined they were pretty worthless, because at the time they didn't really have any like great rookies in them. At least not, sort of base rookies. They had like those rookie update cards. So people were like staying away from them, and I was like, well, I don't know, everything else seems to go up in value, so I'm just going to buy a bunch since I can get them at, retail price. Plus, like, Target was having a deal going on at the time where you could get like 20% off or 15% off or something. So I got them for pretty cheap, and now they're like $120 or so. Trying to figure out what I got next here. I think I got some fun shiny stuff coming, so let me just grab that. Hard to keep these cards from tipping over. Oh, look at that right off the bat. Got Corbin Burns right there. I wish he was kicking butt. I don't know how he's doing this year. But I've got some like really good. I got like a sapphire auto of him. Justice Sheffield, man. I often wonder what the hell is going on with that guy. I mean, he was in the Yankees organization. Before that, he was with Cleveland. He came over in the same deal. I think that the Yankees got Clint Frazier and Andrew Miller, the relief pitcher that they had for like 1 year or 2 years. But anyway, Justice Sheffield ultimately got traded to the Mariners, and I don't know if he's done anything really. But he was like the #1 pitching prospect for the Yankees for a while. So these are Bowman Platinums. These are Target exclusive, or Walmart exclusive. They're all very kind of rainbow shiny. I think they're good looking cards, but boy, they just don't get a lot of respect. People generally don't give a crap about these. But like they come in like mega boxes, I think, that have like 2 autographs in them, and they're like maybe $40. And that's a pretty good deal. Even this year, with how hot the market was, you could find these things. I did not ever get any, but that's basically because I wasn't even really trying to get any retail for 2020. I should have said 2020, not 2021. Stuff is not out in 2021 yet. So a lot of stars. I just got a low battery notice, so I'm gonna probably have to wrap this up when I get that next one. This is Onyx Vintage stuff that has like 2. Joe Adele will take him out. Has 2 autographs per like little box, and the boxes generally cost like between $25 and $35. You've seen me open those a few times on this channel. I usually do get a few boxes. I've got a couple of the, I think, 2021s for sale on hotcardboard.com. And they're always a fun rip, man. I've gotten like Acuna autos out of there. I've gotten, a lot of the top prospect autos, like, what's his name, the guy for the Giants. Williams. Kopech. So just some 2019 Bowman here. Looks like these were Mojo box cards, or Mega Box cards, which have the Mojo refractors in them. Got some of those for sale too. Actually, I've been selling a fair amount of my Mega Box Bowman boxes. People are snapping those up. Let's see what we got here. More Mega Box Mojo refractors. Not terribly interested in that stuff. Chance Adams. Then we got a pack of Inception, I think, here. I see a lot of pink colored cards, which are like a retail exclusive parallel like this. Yeah, this might have been like a mega box of 2018 Donruss. Speaking of Justice Sheffield, Zach Watson. So these like USA cards, these are guys obviously who are not playing professional baseball yet. And you know, in 4 years you may come back and say, oh wow, look at that, it's a USA card of some like guy who's doing, like, here's an example, Adley Rutschman, right? You know, he was the #1 pick in his draft class, which was 2019, I think, after this product came out. But because Donruss is one of the first products to come out every year, and then the draft is later in the year, in the summer, I think. So Josh Young is another guy, 2018 draft. Really good player. Okay, more 2018 Flagship. I'm not going to go through. I do want to see which series it is, though. It's Series 2. Alright, here's some Donruss in the back, and I see an Acuna right in the front there, so I'll pull that out. I generally, in the past, have not taken, like, any of the stars out of Donruss because they just have not had any value, and frankly the base cards still probably have no value. But, you know, a lot of the parallels are becoming more valuable. So I'm gonna start pulling out at least the biggest stars like Soto and Acuna and Tatis. Joey, another Acuna. That's a parallel, but the parallels in Donruss are like kind of stupid because they're more common than the base a lot of the times. Alright, well that's the end of that row. Now we got a bunch of that 2019 Bowman. It looks like it's from Mega Boxes because I see the Mojo refractors in there. Here's another stack of minis. Look at that. So let's see. That's not going to say what series it is. Oh yeah, it is Series 1. Look at that. Well, I guess that is the best card in Series 1 now. I guess I probably have to go back and look at those at some point then. But I don't know, I might wait till he wins a Cy Young award. Okay, I got a bunch of Dub's finest coming up here. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, there's definitely Corbin Burns rookie cards in here, because we pulled quite a few. Cedric. Whit Merrifield. When is his rookie? 2018 must be. No, it's before then. It's like, I can't remember when, but he is, I think, having a good year. I know he started off super hot. Nice Cedric refractor. Corbin Burns base rookie card. But yeah, Whit Merrifield is a really good player. Goes under the radar because he's with the Royals, but I've seen some talk about him this year. I know he's a fan favorite because I've always known that his cards sell like pretty well. Like if you get an auto or a decent rookie of his. So I mean, Royals fans know he's good, but the rest of the collector universe isn't so up on him. But he is really good. Alright, so we got this stack, and then we got another similarly sized stack coming of finest. Again, I opened quite a bit of this. I got a really nice red refractor auto of Eloy Jimenez that it's numbered to 5. I sent that in to get graded. Came back a 10. And you know, I've been waiting for him to dominate, so that'll go up in value and I can sell it, but of course he had that injury. I think that was in spring training or else the very beginning of the year. I think it was in spring training. Yeah, I don't think he's had any at-bats this year. That I think is going to take him out for the year, so that's a real bummer. A lot of people were getting really excited about what he could do because, boy, he's got a power bat. And the White Sox just have, it's funny, man, you know, the White Sox are just blessed with a ton of offensive power. They've got Luis Robert. They've got Moncada. They've got Jose Abreu, MVP last year. I mean, those three guys right there are just an insane amount of talent. Then they've got Eloy Jimenez, you know, when he gets back next year, presumably. And then they get Yermin Mercedes, you know, who's hitting like frickin' 600. And then, you know, I don't know what their pitching looks like, but they've got that Kopech guy. I think they've got a couple of other really good pitching talents. So, man, I mean, you gotta think, and all those guys, I think they've got locked up for a bit at least. Certainly, Luis Robert and Eloy are going to be around for a while. I'm not sure about Moncada. I'm sure he's going to be a free agent in the next few years at least. So yeah, the White Sox, man, there might come a time. Tim Anderson's still with them too, and he's like a perennial batting title champion. And Cease. Dylan Cease is another really good pitching prospect that they've got in their system. Alright, so we just stumbled across a bunch of Stadium Club, which I only got a single box of. That's nice. Show Otani subset card. So this is that box. Always a fun set to open. Just really cool photographs. I think this was the product that Shane Bieber had a error on his card where on the back they called him Justin Bieber, and that card got super hot for a while. I bet that card's probably pretty valuable now. I haven't really looked. This is a parallel. That's a black. They're not numbered, but that's a black. Type instead of silver. They also have gold. I don't know if they have other colors. I think black and gold are the only ones I've ever seen. That's some kind of parallel, but I don't know what's going on. Bregman Power Zone. Just a fantastic looking set, I know. There's our guy, Corbin Burns. Big old scratch on that card, unfortunately. Ichiro Beam Team, that's kind of cool. I'll take that out, why not? Miggy Cabrera. Alright, got a few more of these. Wow, we're an hour in. I've not gotten my second power warning. So if we get cut off, it's been real. So here's another one, red, parallel, Dale Murphy. I don't know what the rarity of the different colors is because they don't number them. Roger Maris, Fargo native. So he says he was born in Hibbing, but he moved, I think his family moved to Fargo there. Shortly thereafter, there's another red parallel. There's a black Ramon. That's nice because that's a rookie card. Red Eugenio. Yelich. These old school cards are pretty cool looking. Charlie Blackmon red. Alright, well, I don't know if we're going to make it through the last. We're in the last row of this box. We got a bunch of Topps Chrome. And, oh, this is kind of fun. USA baseball cards. A lot of good players here. Look at this. Bobby Witt, Anthony Volpe, Tristan Casas. Pretty cool. Adley. So I probably haven't looked at these guys. That's a numbered parallel 249. Another Adley. Yeah, Max Meyer is good. I'm not going to pull him because he's a pitcher, though. Madrigal is good. Spencer. Number one pick. Max Meyer again. Madrigal can check. Lighter is good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be bummed when this video cuts out because there is a lot of, I think, good stuff in this last row, but let's get to it. So I think this is just regular 2018 Chrome, which would have guys from the Series 1 and 2 Flagship, I believe. So so pretty positive the Corbin Burns cards would be in here, and the, at least the parallels are the ones that I've seen kind of blowing up on eBay. I got this stuff pulled pretty clean of good stuff. So, oh, look at that. I thought this was going to be more Chrome, but this is the Prism box. Go back, I'll pull him up. McNeil rookie. I don't know how he's doing this year, but 2018 the guy hit like frickin' 360 or something. So interestingly, Prism Baseball I feel like is the only Prism set that looks different, has a different design than all the other Prisms. For that year, like basketball and football generally look the same. They have the same design, and racing. And I think like soccer, when they have it, has the same design, but baseball looks different. That's kind of interesting. These red prisms are not numbered. A couple random Onyx vintage cards in here. Sorry guys. Okay, I realize what happened. I think I did have more Topps Chrome, but I skipped ahead inadvertently. Man, there's really nothing in here. Abreu refractor isn't horrible, but not great either. Now I have more Topps Chrome and then back to Prism. Blue is not numbered, which is kind of crazy. Like in basketball and football, blue and red refractors or prisms would certainly be numbered. All right, well, I'm not getting anything out of Prism either. How about that? Well, the good news is, since I bought this Prism back in 2019. I'm sure I paid like $60 for the box. And of course, I don't know what I pulled out of here previously, but pretty low investment. Oh, there we go. There's our guy. Just a base, it looks like. Okay, now we got some base 2018. Bowman. Alright, we got another couple stacks of finest, and then we are done. Dang it, just fell. Okay. Okay, one more stack to do it, and we're done. Okay. Oh, there's what we're looking for. Come on, Corbin. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? Nowhere. Okay. Well, that does it for today. We made it through the battery. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please swing on by hotcardboard.com. Pick up some stuff. Let me know what you think about the idea of buying singles on the site. The more I think about it, the more I like the idea if I can find a good way to get them on there. Just because, like, if you're buying some other cards, like some packs or whatever, and you've got to pay the shipping, or else you've got free shipping because you're past the the amount required for that, then hey, throw some $3-4 singles on there, and it's seeming like a pretty good idea. So, all right, well, thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll catch y'all later. Have a great one. Bye now.